Hi, this is Tiffany Domena from howtoentrepreneur.org and tiffanydomena.com. And today I just want to talk to you about life, dealing with life challenges, dealing with circumstances that can be tough. You've probably heard the quote, when it rains, it pours. And sometimes we get into those situations where it feels like one thing after another seems to be happening. And recently, I experienced something like that because one of my loved ones is going through something really chronically ill and is going through a chronic illness, I should say. And it's been difficult to watch them struggle and to watch the pain they experience. And I'm sure that many of you have experienced something like that before. You've seen someone near death or someone even die. And it's a very, very tough situation. If you haven't experienced it, I wouldn't wish it on anyone. But I saw a quote at Wealthy Affiliate by one of the members named Little Mama or Grace. And she said, when the going gets tough, you got to get tougher. And that quote was so empowering to me because, it takes you back to your personal strength and how you have the ability to cope through circumstances like that. The quote just inspired me to be resilient and to still not forget that I have a purpose in this, that this situation isn't going to conquer me or my life or my emotions or my mind. And that, and on top of that, being around other women and other people who've had encouraging things to say has also been very beneficial because those people can speak hope. Some people have been through what I'm going through, and they say things like they say either how they were able to have peace in the midst of it, or they explain in confidence how the situation can be overcome. And all of that is really, really helpful. And it brought me back to what I've been saying over and over again on this channel about the power of community. Because the quote, when the going gets tough, you got to get tougher, came from my online community, my online business community at that. And the quote was actually in reference to when you have challenges as you're growing your business. And she used that quote, but it was applicable to personal life as well. And when I went to my life group, a lot of the things that they'll say that will apply to my life, my parenting, my marriage, my personal growth will also apply to my business, my social skills, and other things as well. And so I just wanted to encourage you again that even if you're not going through a tough time right now, you might have something to share with somebody who is. And that can give you a sense of fulfillment because you're able to speak life into somebody else. And if you are going through a tough time, that's the worst time to seclude yourself. What I've found is that when I'm going through a tough time, it's best for me to surround myself with lots of people. So I usually try to stay active, stay doing things that can keep those happy hormones flowing through my body, practice coping skills like breathing, like exercising is even a coping skill, different things, and reading, learning about my situation so that the anxiety doesn't set in because of what I don't know. All of those things can help to help you to get tougher when the going gets tough. And I also wanted to extend my virtual hugs to those of you out there who are also going through something tough. And I wanted to encourage you that even in these tough times when things don't look optimal, and maybe even a lot of things are coming up that you never thought would or are unplanned, like what's happening in my situation, I just want to remind you that all of these things, you'll be able to look back on them, and these things will be valuable because they'll be added onto your resume to help other people. It's not even all the time about me or you. It's not about something you did wrong. It's not something you should take personal. The life situations that you experience aren't all the time about, it's not a consequence all the time. Sometimes it's simply a learning lesson. It helps you to grow in resilience. It helps you to grow in perseverance. And sometimes it's more beneficial for other people so that you can relate better to fulfill your purpose. I know one of the hardest situations I went through in life was when I becoming a single mom. Getting pregnant and having to take care of the child alone. It was really tough, but now I look back on that situation and I have so much empathy for women who are single parents and who go through that situation. And as a result of that empathy, it's opened a lot of doors for me to build really deep relationships and be impactful with others. And I look at this situation the same way, that this is one of those situations I know that will be conquered. I'm not sure exactly how it will be conquered, but I know that that ultimately it'll all work out for good. And that might not be good in the temporary, but in the long term, it'll all work out. And that mindset goes back to my biblical worldview, because the Bible talks about how all things will work together for good to those who love God and are called according to his purpose. And so if you don't believe that scripture, it can be a little tougher, but I just wanted to share that with you, and to share that encouragement with you, and to let you know that there's people out there who are also going through, and there's communities out there with open arms to hold you through these moments, to help you weather the storms, and to give you words of encouragement and advice. So connect if you're going through a hard time in your business. Find business communities. Find people you can talk to. If you're going through challenges in your marriage, find marriage communities, find marriage classes, find marriage events. The same thing with parenting. Get connected. Don't try to weather those storms alone. Don't continue to argue or stress or cry or fight about these situations alone. Get the help you need. Get the mentorship. Get the advice. Get connected. So that's all I have for this video, and I hope that it was helpful for you. If it was, please leave a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, where maybe I'm even impromptu talking to you about life, or where I'm doing product and service reviews and tutorials to help you grow a business from idea to full-time income, and from full-time income to enterprise, then subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon so you can be notified of upcoming videos. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. You should be seeing some more tutorials from me very soon. This week I haven't been doing as many videos as normal, but I will be back to that. You can stop by How to Entrepreneur and see the latest posts, the latest reviews, the latest discussions and conversations. And I look forward to seeing you over there. Have a great day. Bye.